Hello friends, thank you for joining Yoga with Lucy. Today I have a chair sequence for you, and all you need is a chair that has no arms. So let's go ahead and get started. Sit all the way back, let the seat of the chair holding the legs, let them relax, resting the back against the back of the chair. Just bringing your awareness to the breath, maybe closing the eyes or at least having a soft gaze down, starting to settle in, starting to quiet the mind. Let's take a few rounds of breath together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, release. Inhale, pull it in. Open the mouth, let it go. One more, just like that. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Taking as long as you need to settle in. If you need to pause for a little extra time, go ahead and pause me and come back whenever you're ready. But we're going to slowly blink the eyes open. Come to sit up. Maybe scooch forward. The feet planted on the floor. Hands in the lap. Shoulders in line with the ears. The top of the head lifting up to the ceiling. Imagine there's a string, and as you inhale, somebody is pulling that string, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, press down through the feet, activating the legs. This is our seated mountain pose. Belly button is pulled in. Feeling nice, firm, strong in our mountain. We'll start off with some neck circles. So take an inhale. Exhale, bring the chin down to the chest. Stay for the inhale. And as you exhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Maybe dropping the opposite hand, letting the weight of the arm stretch out the side of the neck. And if that feels okay, maybe taking the other hand and placing it by the ear. No pressure, no pulling, just resting it there. And if you feel pain in any of this, stop and try something else. There's no pain in yoga. Discomfort, yes, but never pain. One more breath. Bringing the hands back. Inhale, coming to center. As you exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And if that feels okay, dropping the opposite arm, letting it hang. Maybe taking the other hand and placing it above the ear. No pressure, no pulling. One more breath. Release the hands. Inhale, come to center. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lifting the gaze. Bringing the arms up. Stretching the fingertips up. Creating space in the side body. Take another inhale. Lift out of the waist. Drop the right arm. Reach the left up and over. Maybe taking the right hand and pushing it into the seat of the chair. Pressing this foot and this hip into the ground, into the chair. Creating some space Last breath. Inhale, fingertips up, lift out of the waist. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, fingertips up. Send them down, place them in the lap. Pull the chest forward, lifting the chin. Baby back bend in the spine. This is our cow pose. As you exhale, round the spine, chin to chest for cat. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, round the spine. Like a scaredy cat on Halloween. Inhale, pull it through. Exhale, pull the belly button back, chin to chest. Last one, nice and slow. And exhale. And sitting up nice and tall. Bring the arms out and up. Lift out of the waist. Exhale and twist to the right. Bringing the arms down to the side. Maybe the gaze is over the right shoulder. If it's not, it's okay. We're not forcing. We're just twisting, using the muscles in the side body to lift you up and twist. It's important to move the spine in all directions. Keeps the spine mobile and flexible. Inhale, taking it through center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Not only is twisting good for keeping the spine flexible and mobile, it's also good for promoting digestion, promoting detox, giving those internal organs a nice little massage, wringing them out. Inhale, coming through center, lift up. As you exhale, reach forward, forearms come down to the thighs, extend the spine, relax the head, relax the neck, forward fold. Can stay here with the forearms on the thighs or bring the hands down. Still relaxing the head. If the hands don't reach the ground, maybe grabbing blocks or books to bring the ground up so that you're able to relax into this. But we're still pressing the feet into the floor and pulling the belly button in. Just because we're sitting in the chair, we're still working. One more breath here. If the forearms are not on the thighs, bringing them back, extending, straightening the spine. This is our halfway lift. Then hands come to the thighs, come all the way up, nice and slow. We'll get into some sun salutations, so coming a little more forward onto your seat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We'll do 3 rounds. Inhale, arms up. Send them out, forearms to thighs, or hands to the ground, forward fold. Forearms to thighs, straightening the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach it up, send it out. Forearms to thighs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we rise up. Maybe you want to add on a leg lift. Then send the arms out and up. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, Forearms to thighs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Maybe pulling a knee in, the other knee in. Setting the arms up, palms connecting, hands coming into heart center. Staying for a moment, offering yourself a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for showing up, choosing you, putting you first today. Gratitude for our bodies. Gratitude that they're able to move. Maybe not the way we want them to move, but we're still able to move. Still pretty powerful. Sending the arms out, palms up. We'll take some Popeye arms. Slowly curling the fingers in, making a fist. Flexing the fist up to the ceiling. Slowly rolling it in. Show me your Popeye muscles. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly rolling it out. Releasing the fingers. Send them down in the direction of the floor. Pretend you're Spider-Man shooting out the web from the wrist. Pew, pew. And then slowly rolling those fingers in, flexing the fist, pulling it in. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly release it. Releasing the fingers, shooting those webs, getting a nice stretch in the hands, the forearms. Inhale. Release it on an exhale. And this is our last one. So we're going to stay for an inhale. Release on the exhale. Shake that out like you're shaking water off the hands. It's okay, get the water all over the mirror. Somebody else will clean it up. Shake, shake, shake. You're busy right now. All right, bringing the hands into the lap. What do you feel? Are your arms warm? Are they tingling? The blood flowing. All right, let's get into our warrior series. Legs are at 90-90. One leg is pointing forward, the other one out to the side. We'll start with a warrior 2 first. Correction, warrior 1 first. So sitting up nice and tall, rotate the torso over the leg that's pointed in the side direction. You can stay here, bring hands to hips, hands to heart center, or extend them up, palms facing. Lifting up out of the spine, pressing the feet into the floor, gaze is forward, belly button pulled in. Just because we're in a chair doesn't mean we're not working. We'll activate the legs, the core. One more breath here. Bringing the arms down, turning the torso in the direction of the front leg. We'll set up for warrior 2. Extend right arm out. This arm can come out in the back. Gaze can be over the right middle finger. Or if that doesn't feel comfortable in the neck, you can bring it in line with the spine and look straight ahead. Make it your own. Feet are pressed into the floor, belly button, spine, sitting up nice and tall. Last breath. Drop the left arm, flip the right palm, lift it up to the ceiling, maybe crossing the midline. Gaze can follow if that feels comfortable in the neck. Gaze can be straight out to the side. I can be looking back. I can be looking forward. What feels comfortable in the neck for you today? Are those feet pressing down? Is that belly button pulled in? And are you breathing? One more breath. Inhale, reach the top arm up, send it out, forearm to thigh, left hand on the waist. You can leave it here, extend it out behind you. You can flip it up, you can send it up, or you can send it out overhead. Make it your own. You choose. Feet pressing into the floor still. This bottom arm is not just hanging out, it's pushing into the forearm is pushing into the thigh is pressing into the forearm. By doing so, it allows us to open the chest up a little more, rotate it more towards the front. One more breath here. Inhale, coming up, bringing the legs together, scooting to the front of the seat, but keeping the glutes on the edge. Don't want you to fall out. Feet separated. Bringing the hands to heart center. You can keep them at the waist, or you can have them extended out and up, setting up for chair pose. We'll start here. Inhale, lift out of the waist. As you exhale, bring the chest forward. The weight is in the heels, pressing down, almost as if you're gonna stand up, getting out of your chair. If you wanna hover, go for it. Then think about where you wanna put your arms, how you wanna keep the hands, if you wanna keep them on the hips, if you wanna bring them to heart space, or if you don't wanna send them out and up. Wherever the arms are, press down through the heels, belly button pulled in, and breathe. And this is our chair. Gaze can be down, be forward, it can be up. What does your neck want today? One more breath. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, bring the arms down, roll the shoulders back. We're gonna do that again, but we're gonna add in a twist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, send it forward. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale. Create as much space in the spine as you can. And as you exhale, twist right. Doesn't have to be a big twist. We're just using the muscles in the side body to twist. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Keeping the hands here, we're not using the elbows to pull us back. We're using those side muscles to lift the spine and twist it. Inhale, come through center. And get out of that. Shake it out. All right, widen the stance. Still sitting on the edge of the chair, sitting up tall. This is our goddess squat. So checking the knees tracking over the toes, because where the toes go, the knees go. Nice and tall, crown lifting up. Inhale, arms up, reach to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, keeping the elbow and the shoulder in a line, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And just hanging out here for a moment. What are your feet doing? What's your belly button doing? I hope the feet are pressing into the floor and the belly button is being pulled back to your spine. And the shoulder blades are activated. We'll take one more breath here. Extend the arms down, out. Palms are facing down. We're going to do some reaches to one side and then the other. We're going to start on the right side. So reach, 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 as if you're reaching for something, but it can't quite get there. You're pressing down through the left foot. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Pressing down through the right foot. Inhale, come through center. Exhale to the right, reach. Inhale through center. Exhale, reach. Inhale through center, one more. I'm feeling this in my hips. I'm feeling this in my quads. And we're done. Bring the arms down. Scooch to the other corner. We're gonna do the warriors on the other side. So 90-90 in the legs, sitting up nice and tall, rotating the spine and the torso in the direction of the side leg. Gaze is forward. Hands can be on the hips, heart space, extended up. And this is our warrior one. Feet pressing down, belly button pulled in. And are you breathing? One more breath. Bring the arms down, rotate the spine. Send the left arm out, maybe send the right arm out. Gaze can be over the front middle finger or looking straight ahead. Warrior two. One more breath. Drop the right arm, flip the left palm, inhale, reach it up, maybe crossing over the midline, reverse your warrior. Press down through the feet. Inhale, reach it up, reach it out. Left forearm, left thigh, right hand on the hip. Arm can be extended out, up, reaching up or reaching out. This hand, this arm is not just hanging out. It's creating some resistance, opening my chest, allowing me to twist my chest up towards the sky. Even though you probably can't see it, I can feel a twist happening. And sometimes it helps to take the top hand and start here on the left side of the body and just move the real estate over to the right side, allowing that twist. One more breath. Inhale brings us up. Legs come together. Sitting on the edge of our seat. Inhale, arms up for chair. Exhale. Press the feet down, shift the chest forward, maybe the gaze follows. And bringing it back, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up through the spine. Exhale, send it forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come through center. Get out of it, shake it out. And goddess. Gonna do something different with the arms. Right hand, right thigh. Left hand, extend it back. Maybe the gaze looks back at it. We're gonna rainbow this arm up and over. Gaze can follow. Palms coming close. So we're stretching out the side body, compressing this side so we're getting into the obliques. Inhale, reach it up. Rainbow it over. Exhale, bringing it up and over. Inhale, open up the book. Exhale, close the book. Belly button pulled in, feet pressing in the floor. Legs are constantly working. I think that was 3, maybe 4. So we'll do one more. And close it. All right, shake that off. Left forearm, right arm reaches back. Take an inhale. Exhale, bringing this arm up and over. Inhale, reach. Exhale, close it. Inhale, open up the book. exhale, close it. Open up the clamshell and close the clamshell. No clam for you tonight. All right. Done with that. Coming to sit halfway into the chair. Actually, bring it more forward. Extending right leg out, sitting up nice and tall. This is head to knee. Inhale. Exhale, reach it forward. Hands can stay on the knee. Pressing down with the left foot, pulling the right toes back towards the face, stretching out the back of the leg, belly button to spine, crown of the head is reaching up and out. If this feels okay, maybe you want to incorporate an arm, reaching it down and bringing it up. Sending the arm back, nice big arm circle, swooping it down and up and back. You can keep it static or create the movement. It's your choice. One more. And coming to rest. Extend through the spine. As you exhale, soften the neck, round the spine, relax the head. Inhale to come up. Switch that out. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring it forward. Press down through the right foot, hands on the right knee, left toes, pulling up back towards your face. Crown of the head. Think someone's pulling that string as you inhale, pulling it up and out. Maybe creating the movement if that feels okay. Big arm circles, reaching it forward past the foot. Swoop it down and out and up. Maybe the gaze can follow. Last one. And bring the hands back to the thigh if they're not already there. Lengthening through the spine before relaxing the head and neck, rounding the spine. Head to knee. Inhale to come up. Maybe you'd like to work on some abs. So we've got some marching that we can do. Hands can be on the chair. Just slowly picking one leg up at a time, flexing the foot, keeping the leg activated. We're using these muscles to lift the leg up. We're not just going to use momentum, so we're going to go nice and slow. Belly button pulled in. Only go as high as feels comfortable in your hips, your back. Maybe bringing hands to the sides of the head, still sitting up nice and tall. Bringing the legs to the chest, not the chest to the legs. Continuing to march, maybe adding in a little twist, slowing it down a little bit, not forgetting to breathe. My hip is popping. We'll do 2 more on each side. And let that go. Then I have a boat for you. So about halfway through the back of the chair, coming up, pulling the legs together, squeezing them together, coming up on the tippy toes, hands to the side, belly button pulled in, can stay here, or maybe you lift one foot, maybe you lift the other foot, or maybe you really suck it in. We're pulling the knees up towards us. Doesn't have to be very far. Legs can be bent. You can extend them out. You can include the arms. You include one arm, then the other. What works for you today? How intense do you want to make this? Because we're working the same muscles, just being right here. And this is boat. If you want to turn this into low boat, hover the back against the back of the chair. You can feel the back of the chair, but you're not resting there. And then extending the legs out. Maybe adding the arms, still not resting on the back of the chair. Hollowing out the belly. And breathing. You want to alternate. Again, working the same muscles, but how intense do you want to make this today? Let's get out of that. Shake it out. All right, figure 4. Right ankle over left knee. If that's feeling cranky, right ankle over left ankle. And just sit here and come forward, stretching out this right hip. But if this feels okay, pressing down through left foot will activate this quad, and this ankle won't dig so badly into the thigh. Hands can be on the shins. You can come down to the forearms. Just coming forward any amount. Working this or stretching this outer right hip, but keeping this left leg activated by pressing it into the floor. And you guessed it, belly button pulled in. And guess what else we're doing? We're breathing. One more breath. Inhale brings us up. Switch that out. Lift up from the waist. Extend the chest forward any amount. You might notice that one side is a little tighter than the other. One more breath here. All right, release that. Coming to sit all the way back in the chair, hands resting on the thighs, softening the gaze or closing the eyes. Once again, turning that attention inward, bringing the awareness to your breath, settling the body, quieting the mind. Let's take an inhale together. Open the mouth, release. One more, inhale. And exhale. Continuing to breathe on your own. Relaxing the face, unclenching the jaw. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the legs, the arms, hands, feet. Feeling the support of the chair. If you can stay here longer, I invite you to do so. This is such an important part of your practice, allowing your body time to rest afterwards. But if you have to get going, inviting movement into the hands and the feet. Maybe extending the arms out overhead. Coming to sit up, slowly blinking the eyes open. Bringing the arms down alongside you. Send them out and up overhead, scooping all that positive energy you've created. Palms connecting and pulling that into your heart space. I hope the rest of your day is filled with peace, love, and blessings. Namaste. If you enjoyed that, please click the like button. If there are comments, please keep them nice. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Follow for more.